I want to fist fight Ronnie Radke, and I'm going to tell you why we should fight and where we should fight. Welcome, metalheads. I'm the host of Heavy Metal Philosophy and writer for Metal Digest, John Barbas. Make sure you stick around to the end of the episode for this week's Riff of the Week. Now, most of you know who Ronnie Radke is, but if you don't, let me just give you a brief introduction. He is the lead singer for Falling in Reverse, and he's been getting into a lot of beefs lately. Seems like he really enjoys getting into these beefs. He's gotten into beefs with Sebastian Bach, with Eddie Trunk. He got into a beef with the lead singer of Attila, and then most recently he got into a beef with a YouTube critic. And no, I don't want to fight him because he came after another YouTube critic. Come after us, we deserve it. And because of these beefs and metal journalistic publications being what they are, Ronnie has been all over the headlines. Everybody's been writing about these beefs, and he has been reaping the benefits of all of this publicity. And how do I know he likes it? Because you can see him in the comments section of Metal Injection's Instagram all the time. So I'm sure some of these beefs, probably all of these beefs, have legitimate grievance behind them, but he's also playing it up. He also knows what he's doing. He knows the publicity is good. Falling in Reverse has just put out a new single, probably a new album soon, and of course they've been touring, and all of this publicity is nothing but good for the band. It's genius, really. So what does this have to do with me? Why does that mean that we should fight? Well, I actually admire what he's doing. I respect it. As I said, I think it's genius. I don't really want to get into a beef with him per se, although I would love to get into a roast battle on Twitter. That would be fun. I'd like to be friends with the guy. I just want to fight him. Well, what's the deal with that? If you like him so much, why you want to fight him? Well, I'll tell you. There's this thing called Creator Clash, and I want to be a part of it. I want to get on there and fight some other famous YouTubers. Now, obviously, I'm not a famous YouTuber. I've just recently started out, just recently started to make a name for myself. So that's the goal. I want to grow enough to where I can get on Creator Clash and beat up some YouTube nerds. And right about now, you might be saying, John, what is this? You've always been so positive on all your videos. Your comment section remains positive. You only engage in positive ways. Even your reviews, you don't get too negative. I am positive. I'm not negative. I positively want to beat his ass. Respectfully, of course. Like I said, I respect what he's doing. I like the guy. I think it's cool. I like what it's done for the genre. Everybody's talking about it. I may not be the biggest fan of Falling in Reverse's music, but these moves, this is cool. I think this could be a really cool thing if he fought somebody at Creator Clash. Maybe it's the lead singer from Attila. I hope not. That's my fight. But if you want to fight somebody more on your level, I understand. And also, I don't really know what size this guy is. So if he's like one or two boxing weight classes bigger than me, or maybe one smaller than me, that's okay. That's an okay range. But if dude's like 3 or 4 weight classes bigger or more than 2 weight classes smaller, yeah, that no sanctioning body's really going to allow that fight to happen. And if that's the case, hey, maybe I could fight Mr. Beast. I will Jimmy up. And again, I don't hate Mr. Beast. He seems like a great guy. He just paid for 1,000 blind people to be able to see. That's awesome. We should fight. I'm just kidding. I don't really want to fight Mr. Beast. He seems like too good of a guy. I just want to hang out with him. But, you know, if I can't fight Ronnie and I can't fight Mr. Beast, then I should fight Philip DeFranco. Why do I want to fight Philip DeFranco? Because he says he will only fight on Creator Clash if he could fight Ethan Klein or Belle Delphine.
With this announcement, I have gotten a number of people saying, Phil, why are you not on this card? To which I would say 2 things here. The first being, I've been very clear about the only 2 people that I would be willing to box, Ethan Klein or Belle Delphine, because I feel like I have an equal chance against both of them.
Come on, Phil. I know you want to pick a fight you can win. Come on, man. That's not cool. Let's pick a good fight. Again, as long as we're in the same weight class, I know you've lost a lot of weight recently. Excellent job. Like I said, 2 or 3 weight classes with each other, I'm cool with that. Come on, Philly, let's fight. Or maybe me and some of the dudes from Banger TV could fight. I love Banger TV. That's another great metal YouTube channel. Daniel DK seems like a fantastic dude. I don't know if I want to fight Blaine though. Blaine seems like he's real long and wiry. That guy might give me some problems. Now, right about now, you might be asking, is this guy joking right now? Does he really want to fight these people? Yes and no. Like I said many times, I don't dislike any of these people. This is not a malicious thing. I don't want to hurt them because I don't like them. I just want to do cool things. I would love to be a part of Creator Clash. This podcast, it hasn't made me any money. It's cost money as a matter of fact, but it's provided me with a lot of cool opportunities. And the more it grows, the more those opportunities come. I've gotten to talk to some people I would have never have gotten to talk to. I've gotten to go places I've never would have gotten to go. As a matter of fact, my work for Metal Digest in early March, I've got an opportunity coming up that I can't talk about, what's going to be huge for me. And it would not have happened without Heavy Metal Philosophy. So I say, let's grow this thing some more, and then I could be a part of Creator Clash, and that would be another cool thing. Nobody gets into metal for the money, but cool things are awesome and I want to do them. So come on, Ronnie, let's fight. There's my pitch. There's my challenge. There's my call out. Heavy Metal Philosophy forever. Now, I alluded to something on Friday's Best Metal of the Weekend episode saying that I was this close to becoming over the edge. And what that means is I only need about 100 more watch hours to qualify for the YouTube Partner Program and monetize the podcast on YouTube. But there's a catch to that one. Of course, you have to get your 4,000 watch hours within a year. I have 3 of the 4 qualifications. Some of those qualifications are back-end stuff, no problem. You get those right away. Then the other one is 1,000 subscribers, and we passed that goal a while ago. Thank you so much for that. And then the last goal that I have to do is get my 4,000 watch hours within a year. Well, here's the catch. Last February is when I published that episode about Chris Barnes being salty about the new death metal singers, and that one really took off. That one went to almost 10,000 views right away, and it accounts for about 700 of the watch hours that I've got now. And as you know, it's February. So that one's about to be more than a year old, and those 700 hours will no longer count, and I'll have to make up that ground again. And I can do that. It's no big deal. It's not like when I do get monetized, money's going to fall out of the heavens. It won't be enough money to cover my costs at all. It's just a cool accomplishment and milestone, and one more thing that will open up more opportunities to grow Heavy Metal Philosophy and make the show better. So what can you do to help? Well, look, you watch the videos. That's the best. Thank you so much for that. And then if you like and subscribe, that's icing on the cake. I really appreciate it. But I know some of you OGs really love to do the extra stuff like commenting and sharing. So there's one little thing you can do that would really help. Just go to one of my playlists, hit play, let it run. That should help get those last few 100 hours of watch time before hopefully the Chris Barnes video expires. That would push me over the edge. And then the Heavy Metal Philosophy community will be YouTube partnered. So there it is, really. Just watch the videos, help me pick a fight with Ronnie Radke, and also let's do the riff of the week. Since we're talking about fighting, this week's riff of the week is Hatebreed, Before the Fight Ends You. Now, y'all know I'm mostly joking. I always want it to be positive. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to get hurt. But I would participate in Creator Clash just because it's a cool thing to do. It's for charity. It would be an adventure. I would do it. So which one of you YouTube nerds wants to get beat up? I'm just kidding. Click right here, watch another great Heavy Metal Philosophy video, but most importantly, read philosophy, listen to metal. I love you, and we can fight.
Before the fight ends you!